It's alright. It is all under control. It's understandable that you might feel like it's the end. You just can't take it anymore, and you would be like, you know what? I aim for big goals and I dare to dream big, but I can't handle it anymore. I wish I didn't have these. Hello, everybody. Welcome back to my YouTube channel. I hope you guys are having a wonderful time, feeling awesome. I'll stop now. Dream bigs. I wish I wasn't called for this. I can't take it anymore, and I know it's understandable. It happens. And one important thing that you gotta know and remember is that whatever you're feeling like right now is understandable. It is alright to feel like this. I mean, like the cost of becoming someone you never were, of achieving something you never had, is who you are now. You're destroying who you are now to become who you want to become. And it's understandable to feel like you're feeling shattered. It's understandable to feel like everything around you feels dark and there is no way out and you feel like something is choking you inside. But it's alright. Look, these too shall pass. There's a really beautiful story about these two shall pass that I will tell you about. But first, I'm going to tell you about this beautiful analogy that Florence Scovel Shane has made. The darkness before the dawn. You see, before it's time for the sun to rise, it's really dark out there, like the darkest that it can be at night. But when the time comes, suddenly sun comes up, and in less than 10 minutes, the whole environment is light, and it's just really beautiful. And it's the same thing for us. It's definitely not the first time that you're going through this phase, but every time it will make you feel like you can't take it anymore, and it's understandable. It's the mind's game because obviously the old you is dying, the old patterns are dying as well, and a new you is being reborn, and this does happen. But you know who wins and who can actually survive it without giving up on their goals, without quitting, or without ending their life mentally or physically? Those who know that these too shall pass. Those who remember that it's nothing but the darkness before the dawn. And sometimes, even, maybe if it just feels too dark around you that you see no light, maybe you're the light. You see, the shooting stars in space, everything around them is dark, but it's the shooting star that's shining. So remember your power and remember your light. And don't worry, it is understandable to feel like this, it is understandable to go through this. Just remember the goal that you are aiming is definitely yours. So just hold on. Now, let's get into the story behind These Two Shall Pass. It's about a Persian king who had this command for his people to make him a ring and have something written on it that when he's happy and he looks at it, he feels sad. And when he is sad and looks at it, becomes happy. And that's a hard request, not gonna lie. What sentence? So somebody already had the answer. And he gives the ring to the king, but he tells him one thing to be careful and not look at it at all times because it needs its own specific moments. He tells him to only look at it when it feels like the end and he just can't take it anymore. And of course, a king is too powerful to just wanna look at it every time when he feels low or down, right? So one day, when an enemy attacks the whole territory of his, he feels down, obviously. Everything is being taken away from him, but still he doesn't decide to look at it. Until when he is running away from the enemy, he literally gets to a dead end. A dead end means like no way out, right? So as he can hear the enemy approaching him, he goes like, okay, I think it's time for me to look at it. I'm about to die. So he looks at his ring and it's written on it, this too shall pass. The amount of peace that this brings to his heart is amazing that suddenly he finds a way to hide and the enemy goes for a different way. And so, since the enemy has lost the king and they couldn't find it, they gave up, and the whole territory is safe now. 1 second. So, I'm sorry, my cat wanted me to open the door. So, as he, succeeded and all the danger was out, they run a party. They run a big party for their liberation, and everything is just awesome. And then again, he looks at the ring. These two shall pass. Nothing in the whole world is permanent. We shouldn't get too attached to anything, and we shouldn't get too attached to anything again. To the happy ones and the sad ones. It's all the process of life. It's you who decides how it turns out. In fact, we know that the sun is going to rise at a certain time, but it's about us and depends on us when we want to shed light to the darkness that we feel we are surrounded with. So, yeah, remember, it happens, it's alright. Just like the other times that you went through this, you will go as well. And just compare yourself to who you used to be and who you are now after going through all those hardships. It's the same, and know that this too shall pass. And remember that if it feels too dark around you, it's just the darkness before the dawn. And if it feels just too dark and there's no hope around, maybe you're the light, maybe you're the hope. So, yes, as you know this and master remembering this in hard times, you would no longer feel like wanting to give up or end everything. You'll just stand strong and grow and develop better and bigger again. So, yeah, thank you so much for listening to me. I hope that you guys feel awesome wherever you are, and I love you guys so much. See you next time. Mwah.